Irelia for sure. Birtle on Irelia. 12 out of 12 votes secured by Birtle. He will be our unanimous POG on Irelia.
A decision, yes.
That is a decision. It's not a decision that I necessarily agree with. That also feels like a bait, right? Even with the Irelia band, I'm pretty sure Gen G have an answer ready for that. And the cannon is kind of out of the left field and makes the T1 composition.
Here we go. Wukong is coming. And, you know, it's really interesting because I think...
kind of bait out the Slicing Maelstrom, you'll be fine. You have 2 Cyclones and your setup is great, but then do you really want to go into a cannon with Slicing Maelstrom? Probably not, as the hook.
Or life at level 1s.
Yes.
Kind of the way that's going. Birtle up here.
Standing by.
Oh, Clid. It's going to catch him here. Another undertow is going to link, and there's the Ghost. Owner over the top. This time it does not land. So you can see a nice little fight here in the mid lane as well. Not very fun for Birtle, but Clid has kind of just been playing janitor duty. Comes into the lanes that are not doing very well, and he just helps push back the wave. We're actually looking to control vision and maybe fight here. Big undertow is going to hit Owner as he's just running through, and there is that combo. As he will have to flash away just like that. One gigantic scary Olaf. Moonlight Vigil, you have Shockwave, you have the Slicing Maelstrom. Even Kana's got a nice little angle here. The box comes down like...
the flash!
And here we go, we're jumping in. The Cyclone, the kick will deny it, and a huge Slicing Maelstrom into Shockwave combo. Who could have seen this coming? Well, we were just talking about it. They press all their buttons.
You're not going to win the fight. And now it is a 3k gold lead. I don't know if I have a good time. They can still win fights, but just look at this, because they know Birtle is going to be in the general vicinity. It's just this kick immediately means that Guma and Carrier don't, or Guma and Owner rather don't get hit at all, and then this, yeah.
It's just, I mean, you're tracking ultimates. They have 5 ultimates.
야, 뒤에 걸어볼게. 야, 뒤에 걸어볼게.
Yep.
나이스, 야, 올라보. 야, 도는 거 어땠어? 개지렸다 그냥.
How did you like my rotation? He did it very nicely. As you mentioned, the kick was huge. Faker does have his flash, but it's going to be rough to get away from this one. Thankfully, Carrier is in position. Yet another reason why you don't like to give this pick over, although he will have to flash now.
Oh, BDD? Nope.
As okay. Meanwhile, trying to get in here, he's got some help, and Owner's like, buddy, yeah.
Going on with the Ruby Crystal and the Doran's shield.
Right, really trying to put that pressure down, and the Moonlight Vigil might just be enough. The exhaust is so crucial for keeping him alive. As meanwhile, Birtle might just die here. One auto, and down he goes.
Gen G and T1, they definitely have a composition. They can just group us 5 and this game.
So this was the first dive where Kana kind of got himself into trouble. Just getting a little bit over-aggressive, I think. Maybe the communication, as you mentioned, not quite there as...
너무 못했는데 집 끊었어.
Yep.
I found him.
어?
Yeah.
잡았는데?
I think I got him. From Gen G, except Birtle.
Everyone's here.
And yeah, Guma's like, well, I guess I got to turn this because I'm dead otherwise. And he might just be able to. Gets the flash, and now the play, trying to get in there, and he gets the hit. And down he will go. But they're able to trade the 1-for-1. Now Carrier's in a rough spot, but the team is rotating now. And he will be able to, well... he will be able to run and buy a lot of time for Shirley to be taken by T1.
Good enough. You'll take that trade.
Oh! The Hex Flash play.
Nice.
Didn't come through. I like the idea, Carrier. You get bonus points.
More of a blow-up. With that early fight going as poorly as it did, just not as much respite available, and Ruda is probably fine here. Had Carrier not been there, really nice setup life, unfortunately not able to save the life of his AD carry. And while all of this is happening, Owner's like, yeah, it's, I don't know, guys. I'm taking Harrow. I'm not gonna be part of this party. Carrier, some extra emoting.
Possibilities are endless, but okay,
Oh.
Nice little flank angle here, and this is actually going to be really fantastic as in he goes, and the follow-up body slam is huge, but the damage coming out from Kana is way too much on the backside. Keria and Faker are zoned out as they're not able to do too much. Bertle's still alive, but Owner just going to take the easy way out there ahead 2-1. But too healthy are the side of Gen G.
Even a multi-man flank coming through here from Bertle is not enough. And then the immediate turn that comes out here as well from Kana.
It's huge.
Him and Owner immediately blow up Ruler, and Kana's ultimate there is so pivotal because it zones out the entirety of Gen G that are looking to follow up on the play that was made by Bertle and by Life.
As we are waiting, and here we go. In comes the Wukong, but that Baron is getting so low, and you cannot deny the Olaf, and he will not be denied the Baron as a massive shockwave, though, into the slicing Maelstrom. Do they have the damage? Ruler's got a lot of room here, but it doesn't matter. The Wombo combo and the wallets are too big on the side of T1. They lose the Baron.
And crucially, this Baron pickup should lead to a denial of the Ocean, so at least for the upcoming Drake. As they know this is happening, Clid just goes in, has of course the Reckless Swing combined with the Smite, uses that very, very nicely. But then also, BDD just delaying Kana for a split second there by using the immediate wild grip on himself. Ruler's positioning here was super crisp. And then Bertle's Cyclone buying so much more time. And with that Mystic shot, Ruler still being full health.
Do they have the damage? Yes, they will. They zone him away, and Bertle does a good job as well. Has to go into his stopwatch as Kana's looking for the flank. It's not as crisp this time. They're able to zone him away, but still it's 2 kills for the side of T1. And now the Ragnarok'd up. Olaf is not quite able to commit with the cannon. But again, you're not denying the Olaf. So you got to know what you're getting yourself into. As Bertle, he's just looking for the cannon, trying to get on top of Kana here. He's going for the 1v1. As T1 say, good luck, Kana, we're going for the Drake. As Clid, he's just getting in there, but he doesn't have too much support. He's going to stay alive as the Ragnarok's still here. As the poke damage trying to come out. They lost the cannon, and now they're trying to get in. They kill the Olaf and get the Baron, and now life goes down. And T1 will be able to turn this Bertle. Desperate to try to survive, but he cannot alone.
The key thing there was BDD wasn't there. BDD was helping Bertle because he does not win that 1v1 alone due to the lead that T1 has. And
Ruler. Oh man, there it is!
God!
It's nuke from range, and now you lost your 80 carry. And yes, there are a couple of members coming up soon, but I don't think it matters. Gumayusi is still alive, and they have Baron buff. I think T1 have done it. Let's see if Gen G can pull off the miracle hold. Life runs in to his death, and so will the Olaf. Ridiculous amounts of sustain, but it just does not matter. As Gumayusi, 11 kills in this game, and they will be able to shut it down. T1 take a gigantic victory here, leading into playoffs 2-1 now in this best of 3, as they will overcome Gen G once again in summer. Rift Herald, but that's just me.
Yes.
Sometimes you feel desperate. Sometimes you feel like it's priced in. It's sunk cost. We have to fight. I understand. I'm not trying to be, too mean, but at the end of the day, that was the decision they went for. T1 got a massive lead very early on in the game because of that, and they were able to be clean from there. There weren't very many mistakes once again. This is a great T1 look going into playoffs. Obviously, they have some more matchups before they do get into playoffs, but
that's valid.
Yeah, but once it doesn't work,
just peace out.
Throw Ruler back
plates.
to the bottom lane.
Yep. Yeah, that was
probably wouldn't have mattered even if Ruler did stay alive unless he hit every single Mystic shot.
I think. Okay. That should not come as a shock to us. And if you see this game and you draft a teamfight comp and you still demolish your opponent, yeah, there we go. That's the kind of, yeah. Perfect.
4 votes for Guma, 3
I like
for
it.
Kana, and 5 for Faker, so